Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Saskatchewan Entrepreneurship Program. They conducted a draw, and in that draw, the lowest ranked candidate had a SINP score of 75. Now, this is different. The EOI score of SINP Entrepreneurship Program is different from SINP Express Entry or OID category draws that we usually see and I usually talk about. So, this is a different stream. So, let's talk about how can you apply for Saskatchewan Entrepreneurship Program. So first thing is first, if you're rich, this program is only for the rich. Okay. So if you're like me, then skip ahead to another video. This video is not for you. But know the criteria so one of your friends or you, if you're rich, would be not falling into any traps. So you have the initial information. So the first requirement is that you need to evaluate your business assets and your personal assets from a third party, designated third party. And you should have a net worth of 500,000 Canadian dollars. In excess of that, you should have 200,000 or 300,000 Canadian dollars for investment purpose. Okay, so 200,000 is outside Regina or Saskatoon, and $300,000 investment is if you want to invest in these two cities. Okay, so in total 800,000 Canadian dollars. If you have them, then you have a great chance to apply for this program. So the process, it's quite transparent process, I must say, than the other PNP programs for the entrepreneurship category. So the thing is that they pre-announced the draw dates. For example, September draw was done and dusted. May draw was first announced. July draw was announced. Now November 3rd will be the next draw date. Okay, and in this draw they invited 45 people. So usually in these draws every 2 months they invite 45, 50, 60, 70 people. Okay, so these people create an expression of interest on the Saskatchewan Entrepreneurship Program EOI page, and that expression of interest, obviously they have their own points grid and they allot you some points. Then the draw happens. If you score the minimum benchmark, then you will get an invitation. That invitation would mean that now you will submit your business plan. Okay, based on that business plan, you'd be allowed to come to Saskatchewan to establish that business. After you have established that business, then you apply for Saskatchewan nomination, provincial nomination. And after you have received your nomination, you apply for Canadian PR. So there are basically 5 steps. Create EOI, get selected, establish a business, apply for nomination, apply for PR. Okay, but as I said, if you have that money, you should really Google Saskatchewan Entrepreneurship Program. I would in fact leave the link, the EOI points grid. I would leave the link here in the description. So I mean, if you are looking for that entrepreneurship program, then this is a very viable plan. So with these words, this is Alif Takhar, and I'm hoping great things are coming your way.